Good morning. Hey, how many people are excited for Easter? Woo! And how many people are going to do Easter egg hunt after church? Everybody going to do Easter egg hunt? Excellent. Excellent. Now, inside, what you're going to be looking for are things like these plastic eggs. And what's inside the plastic egg? Candy. So here's, let's see what this one is. Sour Patch. Different, well, there are different things. So if you don't like Sour Patch, then you can find another one, and you can trade them with your friends. That's the beauty of this. So, where do you think they're going to hide the eggs? Outside, but where outside? Everywhere. Are they easy to find? No. Sometimes? No? Yes? Maybe? You think you can find all of them? Maybe? Yes? Every year, I gotta tell you guys something. Every year, the lawnmower guys, about 2 months from now, find at least 4 or 5 of these. So you got to watch, you got to look hard to find all of these things, because sometimes finding stuff is hard, right? It's sometimes hard to find, even if they're bright colors and you think you can find them. In the gospel reading today, the women went to the tomb, 2 Marys and Salome, and they wanted to find Jesus. Did they find Jesus? They didn't find Jesus. So they ran out, and when the story ended, and that's the very end of the gospel, had they found Jesus? They hadn't. So how did they find out about Jesus? Because what? He wasn't there, and the angel said he wasn't there. He was been raised from the dead, but you know what happened later on? You think they found him later on? You think they did? You know what? Honestly, in the gospel readings, they never find Jesus. Jesus finds them. Wherever they are, Jesus shows up and Jesus finds them. Because sometimes in our lives, when we go looking for stuff, we can find it. But sometimes we can't. But the good news about Jesus is that Jesus always found his disciples, no matter where they were, whether they were scared, whether they were running around, whether they weren't sure where to look, Jesus always found them. And that's the way God works in our lives too. God is always there finding us, looking for us, walking with us, even when we're not sure where to look. So keep that in mind as you look for eggs, and do try to find all the eggs, okay? So at the end of the service, you're going to head back to the fellowship hall, and Coulter and Ellison and Laura, they're going to tell you where you're going to go and which sections, because for different groups, they put different groups search in different areas. So I wish you all luck. Let's say a prayer. Dear God, thank you for raising Jesus. Thank you for raising Jesus. Help us always to remember. Help us always to remember that you always find us. That you always find us, even when we have trouble. Even when we have trouble finding what we're looking for. Finding what we're looking for. Amen. Thank you guys very much for coming up.